It's October again, which means it's time for a special Halloween installment of the Funtastic legacy of Hanna-Barbera Minisodes. Now for this video, I could go over notable specials like the Emmy-winning classic The Halloween Tree, the live-action underrated The Last Halloween, the Flintstone special where they meet Rockula and Frankenstone, or even the Casper special, Casper Saves Halloween. But for me, I'm going to revisit another gem starring my favorite crime-solving cartoon mutt, 1999's The Scooby-Doo Project.
This was supposed to be just another mystery in the woods.
Have you heard these woods are haunted?
You kids stay away! Those woods are cursed! I never go near them!
Like I bet she never goes near a dentist either.
We were cocky. Why shouldn't we be?
Don't forget, it's my turn to pull off the mask.
But then we got lost. In over our heads.
Wait a minute, I found a clue. Footprints.
No!
Those are our footprints. Those are our footprints.
Was the curse real?
Will someone go out there for a Scooby snack? Somebody! Anybody!
Maybe this time we shouldn't have meddled. We shouldn't have meddled.
Guess I'm gonna have to cheat a bit again. This special had no involvement from William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, and it wasn't made by Hanna-Barbera. It was produced at Cartoon Network, particularly their on-air promo department at the now-defunct Turner Studios in Atlanta. It was written and directed by Chris Casper Kelly, Larry Morris, and Steve Patrick. Before we dive in, first a little history. In the summer of 1999, The Blair Witch Project was released to theaters. It was a found footage movie about 3 film students in the woods making a documentary in search of the Blair Witch. People went nuts over this movie, and at the time was the highest grossing independent film. It spawned 2 sequels and launched a found footage horror craze in the late 2000s with Cloverfield and Paranormal Activity. I was too young to have seen it back then when it came out, but watching it as an adult, I can say it's a pretty effective horror movie, even if I am skeptical if most of it was real or not. The Blair Witch Project was a phenomenon, and like everything that's popular, it became the subject of parody. This gave inspiration to several Cartoon Network animators who were given the task to create packaging to promote their upcoming Scooby-Doo marathon during the Halloween season of 1999. 3 marathons in fact. One showing classic episodes of Where Are You, one featuring Scooby-Doo-centric episodes, and a movie marathon, as well as the premiere of Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. The crew filmed all their live-action footage in Canada, with character animation provided by Primal Screen, and the Scooby-Doo voice actors recording their lines on the phone. The behind-the-scenes footage is just as entertaining as a special. As you can see, the special is mostly live-action, with the Scooby-Doo characters being the only ones animated. I remember the commercials leading up to the special. One of them featured a police press conference, where the sheriff, played by a programming executive at Cartoon Network at the time, explains Mystery Inc.'s disappearance, while tapes of their trip in the woods were found. Segments of the special would air in between commercial breaks of the marathon, and at the end, Cartoon Network would just air the entire thing. The special mostly plays out like the film. The gang documents their latest mystery, as they are in search for a monster in Casper County, a nod to one of the writers and directors, Chris Casper Kelly. They interview many of the locals.
About that mystery sleuthing thing, you know, where you're chasing around after the ghost and the witches and all that. It's like a mystery deal. You're cartoons, aren't you?
The gang decides to camp out in Casper County woods in pursuit of the monster, and as always, spookiness and Scooby hijinks ensue. The special is known for being just as creepy and suspenseful as the Blair Witch Project, and also, there's something pretty unsettling about seeing these usually friendly characters snapping at each other and slowly losing their minds.
Will you just admit that we're lost, Velma? Fred, give me the map.
I don't have the map. I gave it to you. Just remain calm.
You remain calm.
I am calm. You're the ones that aren't calm.
I'm calmer than you.
I'm always calm, man. I'm the calm one. I'm calm.
That's disturbing.
We'll return after these messages.
Today's video is sponsored by Liquid IV. Liquid IV is a hot new hydration drink that keeps you hydrated throughout the day. And if you work in a hot kitchen like me, you'll definitely need it. One stick of Liquid IV to 16 ounces of water gives you 2 to 3 times more hydration than water alone. You don't have to take my word for it. Take a look at the science of cellular transport technology, designed to enhance rapid absorption of water and other key ingredients into the bloodstream. Not only is it good for you, but they taste good as well. They come in all kinds of flavors, like passion fruit, lemon lime, and tangerine. My favorite is the passion fruit, and I have trouble sleeping at night, so the sleep multiplier drink is very effective, and I wake up feeling so good. Liquid IV is a great charitable company. With each purchase, they donate to someone in need, selling over 16 million servings globally and counting. You get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use the promo code 47cartoonguy. Again, go to liquidiv.com and use the promo code 47cartoonguy. Thanks again to Liquid IV for sponsoring this video. Now, on with the show. Not only that, but the special is pretty funny. A lot of it has to do with the dialogue and mocking the Scooby formula. I think some of my favorite jokes is showing like the map they use, which is nothing more than a dotted line and an X. Shaggy being snarky, and probably the only time I ever found an anti-Scrappy joke funny. The gang runs into him in the woods and get annoyed by him pretty quickly, and once they hear something, Scrappy runs off and tries to fight it. The gang responds by up and leaving him. Wow, that is harsh. The performances are great too. Frank Welker, BJ Ward, Scott Ennis, and the late great Mary Kay Bergman are fantastic as always. When the gang are irritated with each other, they feel like they're irritated, and when they're scared, they really feel like they're scared. The final scene has them all entering a haunted house, where they're chased by the monster. They do the famous hallway gag and reference one of the most famous scenes in the Blair Witch Project. The special ends with a missing persons poster suggesting Mystery Inc. didn't make it. For 1999, that's pretty heavy. Here where your favorite childhood characters got killed. Kinda dark. The following year, during the big game, Roadrunner vs. Coyote, Cartoon Network added a scene of Fred talking to Motar from Space Ghost, revealing the whole thing to be fake. The animation in this special, particularly Scooby's, will be reused in other CN promotional material, and a monster will be reused in several bumpers. There was a follow-up in 2001, Night of the Living Dew. This will pull your fun at the new Scooby-Doo movies, with then contemporary guest stars like David Cross, Mark Hamill, Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, and Gary Coleman. I must have missed this when I was a kid, because I didn't see it until I was in high school when someone uploaded on YouTube. Not sure what I was doing to miss it back then. Seeing how it aired on a Wednesday, it's possible I was dragged to church or something. It's pretty funny as well, and has bits of that early Adult Swim humor. In conclusion, the Scooby-Doo project is a fun, affectionate spoof of both the Scooby-Doo franchise and the Blair Witch Project, and this is before the latter got parodied to death. And also a good example of Cartoon Network turning blocks and marathons of decades-old reruns and making them into an event. Nowadays, younger generations is discovering this on TikTok, and as for someone who watched it when it first aired in 1999, damn, I feel old. Tell me what you think of the special. Did it scare you as a kid? Did you laugh? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, I'm 47 Cartoon Guy, and I gotta fly. If you want to support this series and many other videos, click the link below to my Patreon. You get a special credit, early access, shout out to your channel or blog, even a commission by me. Every dollar goes into the production of these videos for software, research, DVDs, as well as help put food on the table. If you're not able to donate, you can also help by liking, commenting, subscribing, and clicking the little bell icon. I thank you, and I gotta fly.